Hello everybody, and thank you for tuning in to another plan with me. So, today I am planning for the week of May 15th through 21st. Wow, as I say that, I'm like May 15th through 21st. That is crazy. That is like super late. I can't believe we are that far into May. Of course, that is basically what everybody says. We're all so surprised at time. This week, first off, I am not doing an all pen challenge. If you want to see how I struggled with that, you can check out the video that I posted prior to this one, or the plan with me that I posted prior to this one. But now I am back in more of my comfort zone. And this week, I have decided on a theme that goes along with something important that I'm doing. So this week from Thursday through Sunday, and actually even into the next week, my boyfriend and I are making the drive to my hometown, which is a very long trip. Just one day of driving, but it just takes forever. And it gets a little monotonous, especially in the early stages. But anyway, so we are making the long drive back home because my middle brother, younger brother, but the one of us that's in the middle, because I have another brother who's younger than him, is graduating from college. First off, that's just crazy to me because I can't believe that he is graduating from college. I mean, I already know that I am old-ish. I am older, but it still surprises me. The theme that I'm going with this week is based on the colors of his college. These are not exact matches, but they're the closest out of what I have because their school colors are a bright red and a bright blue. So this is probably a little more navy than the blue of their school blue, but I'm just going to go along with this. And since this week is already black and white, I'm pulling in this black and white tape as well. Now, if I remember correctly, all of these came from Hobby Lobby, but these were in a pack, like a little 3 or 4 pack, or maybe just a 2-pack actually. And this was in a tube with several other tapes. And most of the tapes in this tube were like fairly opaque, like they weren't showing through. I think this one is going to show through just a little, and I mean what I'm using it for is to cover up this middle stripe of color because it's not going to match these 2 tapes, but I think that the amount of work that this tape is going to do is still going to be enough. And in addition to that, of course, I have my regular pen, and I'm also using these 2 Paper Mate Flare pens, which I think are pretty, at least on the outside, are pretty accurately my brother's school colors. So I'm going to go ahead and get started by doing the washi on the inner edges. And I don't have a mini Happy Planner punch, so in a minute you'll get to see me also deal with that for the first time, punching it so it will work. Well, as always, a little bit easier said than done, but there's that, and you can barely see that color strip anymore, so that's good. So now I'm going to do what I've seen other people do, which is I'm going to take my hole punch, my standard normal hole punch, and I'm going to punch each of these holes, and then I'm going to cut out the excess washi that I'm left with. So I will take care of this real quick and we'll see how that goes. As you may have noticed, that did become a little bit frustrating when the tape was sticking to the hole punch and the scissors, which is what's going to happen because it's sticky. But here, let me test out this different punching. And, you know, true to what I have heard and seen, sure enough, it works just fine. The page is in there, and I think you do have to be a little bit more careful that you don't yank it out because there's more room in these holes. But I think for my purposes, this is just fine. So now that I've taken care of that border and that I've mostly covered up colors that I'm not going to be using, I'll get into just actually planning the week. So let me decide how to do this. Thursday will be our driving day, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday are all going to be super exciting because those are the days that, I'm home. So I was thinking maybe I should do like a washi banner type thing, a very long washi banner all the way into Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Maybe. Let's see. I'll at least have a writing tracker down here as normal. And I'm not going to be writing a lot of things in on any of these 4 days. They'll just be, they're going to be unplanned days where we just kind of do whatever it is we feel like doing, whatever works for us. I wonder, should I do a washi banner, or should I do kind of some fun watercolor washying? I've seen people do this thing where they actually just kind of rip off the washi however they want, and they make this kind of let me just try it. They make a kind of staggered pattern that ends up looking really artful because it's not so even and perfect. It's really just kind of however it turns out. I'm going to try doing that along here and see if I feel like I am creating that effect to my liking, or if it just looks silly. Certainly different than normal for me. And to be honest, it was a little uncomfortable. There's something really kind of freaky about all of a sudden tearing your washi purposefully and making these strange shapes. Let me just add one more. I think I can do that with the black and white tape, which naturally wanted to do this anyway, so it turns out I should have saved that piece. But I kind of like it. I think that's kind of cool to have that. It looks kind of festive. It looks really interesting. And it also looks purposeful. So I think that is really awesome. And I think in that case, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to cover up the notes section as I usually do. Does this look like a disaster, or does it look okay? I think it looks okay. Up until now, I've avoided filming with the air conditioner or the heater on, but it is just too hot today. I can't not do this. So let's see, how will I do the rest of the week? I think I might mirror this blue plaid, maybe stripy thing going on. I'm definitely going to put a jaggedy blue strip kind of around here on Tuesday, because Tuesday I just have kind of a fun thing scheduled. And then Wednesday I will have many other things that I have to take care of. So in fact, yeah, maybe Tuesday will just be the day that I have extra washi on, and all the other days are the days of craziness, as it were. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I mean, I'm enjoying these color combinations. I feel like, this looks kind of festive. Let's go ahead and write in our main events. So I'm going to skip Monday and Wednesday, which will have the most on them, and already go ahead to Tuesday. And Tuesday I have a lunch date with two of my friends. Which is really exciting because I'm going to be, you will soon find out, I move around a lot in the summer, and one of the friends is not going to be here in the summer and the other one is, and so we're just trying to get together before all that goes on. And then Thursday is going to be the day we drive. Friday we'll just be at home, and that will be wonderful and exciting. Saturday is my brother's graduation. Sunday, of course, we'll go to church, but that's kind of the main thing. So I will write down that there's church on Sunday. I'm not even going to put film on Sunday because I don't know if I'm going to film the next week while I am at home or if I'm going to wait until I get back. Though, like I was just saying, my filming setup is really going to be changing for a couple of months as I'm in different places. So eventually you're going to see me doing this in a different location with probably a different background, different lighting. Hopefully I can find a way to make that work. So I will go ahead and get to Monday and Wednesday's craziness. Yes. Monday morning or Monday afternoon, I'm giving my last final to my students. I also need to upload my video, of course. And then I need to turn in a manuscript to my advisor, and I need to get all the finals graded because crazy stuff is coming up. Crazy stuff being that Wednesday I have to have all the grades turned in for all graduating seniors. And then the following Monday, when we are basically coming back from this trip where we've been gone, all the other grades need to be done. So basically I need to be done grading by the end of Wednesday, and I want to be done before then. I want to be done up here. So marking that in here, and I added a checkbox here just because I thought, well, I'm using these colors, that'd be cute. So Wednesday, I'm going to need to pack. Yes, so this is going to be driving day, and then I need to mark that my brother graduates, and then instead of a word of the week, let's see if I can I mark out word of the week in some way? If I just like draw a line across it, is that going to be awkward? It might be. Why don't I just go in here? Does that work? I don't know, but I'm just gonna be like, yeah, that's totally what I meant to do. Isn't it good? Okay. Let's see if I can make this look kind of fancy. Or is that a bad idea? Should I not be trying to make this fancy when I've like never successfully done fancy letters? I will just write in an interesting font. So now what kind of embellishments can I add? I think maybe some little, should I do some polka dots? Or should I go in here and draw something else? Let's see. So Friday I'm at home. I really don't need to write anything there because that will be home. Some little clusters of dots because I decided that was a good idea and did it immediately. I should probably stop there because I am getting to the point where I add in more things and then it starts looking weird. So I'm going to go ahead and say this is my week. Let me put this in here. Very excited about making this trip yeah, I'm just really excited for getting through Monday, because presumably all the things that are due on Wednesday I'll be able to do on Monday. And so I can check those boxes off early and I won't be working on them at the last minute, because the packing is going to be really complicated. But you will hear more about that and how that's working and why at a later date as I show more of these. For now, I just want to thank you for watching. Please like this video and subscribe if you're interested in seeing more. And I mean, honestly, give me feedback on this kind of staggered washi thing. I will probably have to look at it all week to decide whether I'm a fan of it or not. It still looks a little strange to me, but I just kind of committed to it and did it. And it also, I don't know, it kind of looks like a celebration, like confetti or something. I don't know. Yes, this is my video. I hope you all have a good day and see you later.